guys, what's going on? So I wanted to do a really short video that I wouldn't have to do much editing to, so I could just throw something up really quick without having to do a lot of work, because I've got a buttload of commissions to do, apparently. I just got a bunch of messages from my personal art page on Facebook, and lots of people want me to do stuff for them, like profile pictures and little drawings and things. So thank you. Thank you. Anybody that watches this channel that has requested something from me, I don't know, nobody's watching this yet as far as I know. But thank you. I love having all this work to do, and I really appreciate it. It helps me get through to school next year, and then I'm gonna have some money to help pay for the rent, pay for classes and supplies and stuff, which is great. But I wanted to do a really quick video that I wouldn't have to do a lot of work editing. I could just throw it up really quick because I've got a lot of stuff to do. So I'm gonna talk about some video games for a while. I was just checking out the new Game Informer came in the mail, and I was flipping through it, and I was just thinking, man, I love video games a lot. Don't you? They're great. They're wonderful. So I want to talk about them. I've been planning to do something a little more lighthearted, more video game oriented on the channel anyway, because I wanted to talk about something I really like. And I figure video games is something I care about, so let's do it. Another thing is, I have a light now. I ought to have put it over here so that I'm front lit, but I'm too lazy. So it's here, it's kind of helping. I'm side lit, it's a little bit more dramatic, but whatever. So I got a little stack of games here that I just acquired for birthday, for gifts and stuff from different people. I've been working through a few of them and trying them out, so I thought I'd just do a really short first impressions, really quick, just rapid fire what I think about these games. Just talk about them really quick and give you some impressions of them. And yeah, and you can watch it, see if you like it. Tell me if you like it or not. Anyway, so let's get through these. I'm going to start with my 3DS games that I got here. First up on our list, we got NES Remix, Ultimate NES Remix for the 3DS. So this game is... There were two of them for the Wii U originally. They came out separately as download titles, and basically it's kind of like a WarioWare meets classic Nintendo games where you play little 15-second segments of old Nintendo games like Mario and Zelda and Excitebike, and they're turned into these like iPhone-styled Angry Bird levels in that you accomplish a goal like get 16 coins in 5 seconds in a Mario level, and then at the end you get a 3-star rating depending on how well you did. And they're divided up by what game they are. There's Zelda-themed levels, there's Mario-themed levels, things like that. And then after you do enough of them, you get a remix level, which is like a game that's had something kind of weird happen to it. Like you run through a Mario level as Link, or you do something really specific within the context of a game. And that's about it, though. Like as far as I can see so far, two or 3 hours into this, there's not much incentive to keep playing. And the other problem is that it just kind of makes you want to play those old Nintendo games. Like you just go, this is fun. I really want to go pop in my actual Mario game. And those things are, and the thing about this is that all of these games have links to their virtual console counterparts, so you can go and play the actual games that are in this game. And I would just say go get those. If you really want to get a kind of a fun taste of your old Nintendo history, I mean, this is not the best way to do it because you don't really get much of a reward except more game to play when you finish it. There's no stickers or any kind of for the Miiverse or anything fun to get from playing it, so it's hard to recommend it because it's not much reward for what you're getting, and it just kind of it feels very slapped together is my opinion about it. But if you can try it from a friend or in some other way, definitely do that. See what you think about it. Don't just impulsively buy it, I would say. Next up, we got Fantasy Life for 3DS as well. Fantasy Life is a kind of Animal Crossing / RPG life simulator game where you pick a job. There's like 12, 20, I don't remember how many there are exactly jobs. Anything from like a paladin or a mage, normal RPG jobs, to things like a tailor or a woodcutter, things like that. Weird little in-town jobs that you can do. I picked tailor first because I saw the clothes and I was like, well, I gotta do that. I love me some outfits. I love customization stuff, so I was all in for that. But maybe I just need to pick another job because so far, a couple hours into it, it's very, go here, talk to this guy, he wants something. Go to this guy, get that thing from him, talk to him for a minute, go back, bring him the thing, get a little kazoo noise. And it doesn't require anything from you skill-wise or dexterity-wise or anything like that, so there's not a lot to keep you engaged. That's not good or bad because that's a preference thing, but what it does mean is that it's a game that you have to really sit and pay attention to because if you don't read the dialogue, you might miss something. So it's not a game that I can just kick back and play while I'm watching TV. I have to, at least until I get a little further into it, I have to really pay attention in the early stages. And so maybe I just need to pick another job because Taylor isn't super intense. And but I really want those fun outfits. So it's not a game I wouldn't turn you away from. I would just say give it a chance. If you don't like what it is at first, there's a million other ways to play it, so turn the game on its head and try it a different way. But it's very pretty, beautiful music, and art, I believe, by some Final Fantasy folks, some famous ones whose names are escaping me, but it's really great. I would definitely say it's worth picking up if you like stuff like that, RPGs and Animal Crossing. Lastly, for 3DS, we've got this. This is Gabrielle's Ghostly Groove 3D. Funny story behind this. This is totally my cup of tea, game-wise. It's a rhythm music game with a Nightmare Before Christmassy, Japanese, gothy, scary, spooky theme. It has like Halloween characters and stuff. I saw this when I was in college at a store once, and I thought it looked kind of cool. I'd seen online that it was kind of hard to find in stores. You can download it off the eShop easily, but I love boxes, so I wanted to get it this way. And I didn't have a lot of money for just buying games willy-nilly back then, so I didn't pick it up, and then I never saw it again. And then this last weekend, I was down visiting my brother in Santa Barbara, and there it was, $8 in a bargain bin in a Kmart, and I grabbed it. I was like, oh, I gotta have this. I'm so glad. So glad I did. I've had such a blast playing it. It has so much style and attitude. It's really fun. It doesn't ask a lot of you game-wise, so don't expect a huge amount of challenge, at least at the very beginning. I'm about an hour or two into it, I think, and so far I haven't had any trouble playing it. But it's so stylish, and it's full of humor and custom outfits, which I love. Oh my god. So, yeah, I can't recommend it enough if you love fun, goofy things with kind of a gothy Nightmare Before Christmas aesthetic, things like that. It's very pleasing to look at. It's very silly. Not going to ask a lot of you as a video game. So, if you're looking for a challenge, that's the only reason I would stay away from it. But it's so cheap now, it's really hard to tell you to stay away. So let's do some Wii U games. First up on the list, I've got Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for the Wii U. This game is pure distilled fun in a box on a CD. It's just silly, and it has so much attitude and fun, and it's $40. Like, it's not a long game, which is why it's cheaper. So it's hard to tell you to not get it, because you get your money's worth. Like, it's just a fun, puzzly adventure if you could take Nintendo and filter it like through a grinder into one thing, like, it is the essence of Nintendo in one game. It's just fun and colorful and goofy and lighthearted and easy, and it's not gonna challenge you a lot. It doesn't have a lot of longevity to it. It'll be over pretty soon. It doesn't take a long time to beat. But if you have a Wii U, there's no reason you shouldn't have this game. It's really fun. It's well done. I can't recommend it enough. Next up, we got Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U, an exclusive new title from Platinum Games. It's a sequel to a game that was on the Xbox and PS3. And Nintendo published and funded this sequel, as far as I know. The Platinum came to them and they were like, we can't make this game without you. Let's put it on your system. And I'm so glad they did. What's cool about this is it comes with the first game in the box, so you can play the first one and then move on to the second one if you're really interested in knowing where Bayonetta came from and seeing the first game. They're really similar in terms of basic game, so I don't know that you need to play the first one if you don't want to. There's also a movie that just came out called Bayonetta Bloody Fate. You can find it online. You can order the DVD or whatever and watch that. And I think that's a summary. I haven't watched it yet, but I believe it's a summary or kind of a movie version of the first game. So if nothing else, it'll give you an idea of Bayonetta and her universe and where she comes from. And I would also say that you don't need to worry too much about the story unless you really love anime-tastic stuff like this, because it's an insane, psychotic story that doesn't make much sense. So unless you're like me and you're a big fan of nonsense things like Kingdom Hearts, things that don't make any sense like that, you don't need to worry about it, and you can just jump right into 2. And it's a great action game, and it has so much attitude. It knows exactly what it is, and it doesn't care what you think about it. It just wants to be a fun, explosive. It's like if a Michael Bay made a good movie, is pretty much what it's like. So it's a fun explosion of attitude. And then lastly, I've got Wonderful 101, another Platinum Games title. It's not even out of the shrink wrap yet. I haven't played it. I'm hoping to get to it. I still wanted to talk about it because I'm really excited to break it open. It looks so fun. I got the demo for it a long time ago, and I wasn't excited by the demo, but then I watched a bunch of videos and it looked really fun. It didn't look like the demo that I'd played, and everybody recommends this game on the internet. They say if you have a Wii U, you gotta have Wonderful 101. It's a fun, challenging, cool thing. So I'm really excited. I might even just rip it open right now and go give it a shot. I can't wait to get started with it. But that's what I'm working through right now. So there you go. That's the video. So I just wanted to try this. It's just a really fast, short, non-stop me talking video. My throat is exploding. But I wanted to see what this is like. Tell me if you like it or not. Please like or don't like this video. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Please subscribe. I'm hoping to make more videos soon. But let me know what you think about this. This is a format that I kind of like. Maybe I'll go more in-depth with each of these games individually when I get a little further into them, or talk about them more. We'll see what happens. But anyway, that's it for now. I just want to talk about some video games. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day. Ciao.